Yeah. Now let's talk a little Jerry first, because an interesting post was sent to me on Instagram from this was either posted by Linda Pizzuti, or Kirk is playing a prank on Tony Maserati again. I'm not sure which.
Be.
But I think it was Linda Pizzuti that posted this, which is it's a weird. Do you think that's an odd source for this video?
Yeah.
It's very strange. But anyways, someone sent it to me and I found it interesting. Jerry's on stage in, I guess, Boston recently, and he gives a little tease to the crowd. So if you can't hear, someone in the audience yells, what did you think of the finale, which I assume is a reference to the Seinfeld finale, which has been oft debated. And Jerry addresses that question in an interesting fashion.
Did you like the ending?
Did I like what?
The ending.
The ending of the show. Well, I have a little secret for you about the ending. I can't really tell it. Because it is a secret. Here's what I'll tell you, okay? But you can't tell anybody. Something is going to happen that has to do with that ending. It hasn't happened yet.
There's sheep cheering.
And just what you are thinking about, Larry and I have also been thinking about. So you'll see.
Oh no! What are you doing, Jerry?
You have enough money.
What are you cooking up, you son of a bitch?
Please don't.
Don't. The reunion on Curb was perfect.
Perfect.
You nailed it.
They had a reunion while making fun of reunion.
What crackpot scheme are you two cooking up? You son of a bitch.
It's just going to be like them in jail for being bad people.
But again, the reunion would suggest that they got out of jail. They were only supposed to be in jail for a year.
Right.
And then the reunion told us that they got out. Like, please don't do a reboot of Seinfeld.
God, no.
It'll be sad. They're all so much older.
Yeah,
Jerry, did you see they're saying Black Lives Matter now?
Jerry
slides into the room.
Jerry's 60, still chasing skirts.
Well, yeah, that's the trouble. Like Curb has run into is like Larry's supposed to be dating and shit. It's like, I don't know, he's a 70-year-old guy.
Right.
Yeah, I hope they don't do anything stupid.
That is.
But literally, what he says there, he goes, "What you are thinking about." So literally, what all these rubes in Seinfeld's audience are thinking, that's the idea they thought of. Apparently,
don't like it. Wait, so what? Are they gonna have kids and stuff? Like,
I'll tell you. Here's what I'm thinking that will be annoying, but less so. I think maybe a Super Bowl commercial.
Someone just said that actually in the chat.
Really?
Yeah.
That's my prediction. Is there's going to be, Jerry and George are getting out of jail commercial or something.
I can live with that.
I can live with it. I mean, it did hurt me when Walter White and Jesse Pinkman were hawking
Doritos,
off-brand Cheez-Its or whatever. Was it Doritos?
I thought it was maybe not. I thought it was like 3D Doritos, possibly.
It was something like that. Yeah, it was Puffs.
Yeah. Oh, the Lay's thing. I don't freaking know.
It was a reenactment. It was them and Tuco.
That's right.
But then they used like lines from a different episode where he's like, "Say their name," but that's like 3 seasons later.
Yeah.
Tuco had been long dead by the time that line was delivered.
Tuco is great, and then maybe because he's in Better Call Saul, they're like, "Yeah, this will work."
I just really hope a Super Bowl commercial I'll tolerate. That's Jerry. I'm willing to compromise with you.
It could be good.
That I'm okay with. That could actually be funny in a 30-second burst. You know what I mean? But if they come back for a movie or a series where they're in jail, because again, I keep thinking like, oh, they're going to reboot it. It has to tie into the finale in some way. Like he's specifically addressing the finale and saying we have an idea. So I think it's got to be a Super Bowl commercial.
They're gonna come out of jail and George's gonna be like, "Yeah, you could use a Pepsi." That's gonna be the commercial.
I'd be all right with that. I could live with that. But I can only live with it because I've built up the alternative in my mind so much of how horrible it could be.
No, they're gonna use CGI to make themselves look like they were back
Well,
then.
that's the other weird thing is they're all going to look 25 years older, except for Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who looks like better than she did on Seinfeld.
She looks so much better now. Yeah, they're gonna explain they're getting out of jail now because George killed a guy in self-defense.
Now that'd be fun.
Yeah, there's so many.
I was
places.
frustrated, Jerry.
Frustrated. Kramer's gonna slide in through like those metal sliding doors.
You know who's in jail, don't you, Jerry?
Maniacs.
Yeah, so here, fingers crossed, and hoping that's not a complete abomination.
Yeah. Let's hope it's a Super Bowl commercial because then I honestly just don't care what happens with it.
Yeah. So Jerry has been hard at work on the Seinfeld reboot, and obviously he works with Hack Ride. He's been at Fat Camp with Kreggers.
Yep,
How
apparently.
do you feel about your new nickname, by the way?
So someone called me that at work, so I've heard it, but now I'm just
Kreggers.
I'm hearing it all the time, which is
Yeah.
not the best.